Our live tour of the Neverland Ranch. It is a video in which some people claim that they see a ghostly figure move in the background of one of our live shots.
Fans are convinced the film captured during CNN program Inside Neverland shows Michael Jackson's ghost.
Ever wondered what happens to the lavish mansions of the ultra-rich when things take a turn for the worse? Some of the biggest stars are struggling to sell their sprawling estates, no matter how much they slash the price. These properties have it all: massive pools, private theaters, and even personal zoos. But instead of being filled with luxury and life, they now sit abandoned, crumbling, and unwanted. From eerie mansions with ghostly reputations to estates so massive they feel more like hotels, here are 15 of Hollywood's most haunting abandoned mansions. Number 15. Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch. Once a realm of wonder and joy, Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch now stands as a haunting relic of a bygone era. Burrowed in the heart of Santa Barbara County, California, this expansive estate spans approximately 2,700 acres, offering a glimpse into the life of the King of Pop. In 1988, at the height of his career, Jackson acquired the property, then known as Sycamore Valley Ranch, for an estimated $19.5 million. He transformed it into Neverland, a personal sanctuary inspired by the mythical land from Peter Pan, symbolizing eternal youth and escapism. The estate boasted a grand mansion, amusement park rides, a zoo housing exotic animals, and meticulously manicured gardens. It served as both a private retreat and a venue for hosting children from around the world, reflecting Jackson's desire to create a haven reminiscent of the childhood he felt he never experienced. However, the sanctuary's ambiance shifted dramatically in the early 2000s. Following allegations of misconduct and a highly publicized trial in 2005, from which Jackson was acquitted, the ranch's vibrant energy began to wane. Jackson vacated the property, citing a loss of personal connection, and it remained largely uninhabited thereafter. Over the years, the once lively amusement rides have been dismantled, and the laughter of children has been replaced by an unsettling silence. The zoo, once home to elephants, giraffes, and other exotic creatures, stands empty, its former inhabitants relocated. The main residence, a 13,000-square-foot mansion, remains intact, but bears the weight of years of neglect. Today, Neverland Ranch stands as a testament to Michael Jackson's complex legacy, a place where dreams and controversies intertwine. Its current state reflects both the passage of time and the enduring fascination with the enigmatic life of its former owner. The estate remains shrouded in mystery, its future uncertain, as it continues to captivate the imaginations of those who ponder what stories its walls might tell. While Neverland Ranch remains frozen in time, this next abandoned estate tells a different story, one of extravagant highs and devastating lows. Number 14. Mike Tyson's Ohio Mansion. This sprawling estate in Southington, Ohio, once the opulent residence of boxing legend Mike Tyson, now gives off an eerie stillness, its grandeur faded and its halls echoing with memories of a bygone era. Constructed in 1979, the mansion originally belonged to a local politician. In 1989, at the height of his career, Tyson acquired the property for $300,000, seeking proximity to promoter Don King's training facility. However, the mansion's splendor was short-lived. By 1999, financial difficulties and legal troubles forced Tyson to sell the property. It was purchased by a television marketer for $1.3 million, but the new owner never occupied it, and the mansion gradually fell into disrepair. For years, it stood abandoned, a decaying monument to Tyson's once lavish lifestyle. During its years of abandonment, the mansion became a subject of fascination. Photographer Johnny Jew captured its dilapidated interiors, revealing rooms frozen in time, with remnants of past opulence juxtaposed against the encroaching decay. The indoor pool, once a symbol of luxury, lay stagnant and overgrown, while the basketball court and tiger cages stood as ghostly reminders of the estate's former grandeur. In 2010, a glimmer of hope emerged when the property was donated to the Living Word Sanctuary, a local church. The congregation embarked on a 4-year renovation project, transforming the neglected mansion into a house of worship. Members of the church dedicated countless hours to restoring the building, converting the once opulent spaces into areas for community gatherings and services. While the opulent trappings of Tyson's era have been replaced with symbols of worship, the building retains an aura of mystery. Visitors and congregants have reported inexplicable occurrences, faint whispers in empty corridors, sudden chills in certain rooms, and the occasional sound of distant footsteps. Some attribute these phenomena to the mansion's storied past, suggesting that echoes of its former life linger within its walls. As the sun sets and shadows lengthen, the mansion's silhouette against the Ohio sky serves as a poignant reminder of transformation. From a symbol of excess and indulgence to a beacon of hope and community, it embodies the complex journey of its most famous inhabitant. Yet, as night falls, one can't help but wonder, do the spirits of the past still roam these halls, and would you dare to step inside after dark? From one mansion marked by redemption to another defined by excess, the story of abandoned luxury continues with this next estate that fell from wealth to ruin. Number 13. Britney Spears' childhood home. Britney Spears' childhood home still bears her youthful scribbles, including "Christina Sucks Brit Rules," etched on a door. Nestled in Kentwood, Louisiana, this 2,299-square-foot ranch-style house has become a tangible piece of pop music history. Inside, the walls echo with memories of Britney's early years, featuring original furnishings and personal mementos that offer a glimpse into her formative days. But some believe those memories have left more than just physical traces. Visitors and neighbors have reported strange occurrences: lights flickering on and off, unexplained cold spots, and the distant sound of music playing when no one is inside. Some claim to have heard whispers in empty rooms, while others insist they have seen shadows move past the windows late at night. Despite its nostalgic charm, the house has faced challenges in finding a buyer. Some locals question the asking price, noting that comparable properties in the area are listed for significantly less. The residence remained in the Spears family until 2021, when Britney's father, Jamie Spears, sold it for approximately $275,000. Whether haunted by its past or simply by the weight of history, the house continues to captivate fans and those drawn to its lingering mystery. But this next mansion tells a much darker story of financial ruin. Number 12. 50 Cent's Connecticut Palace. This 51,657-square-foot estate in Farmington, Connecticut, once owned by rapper Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, has witnessed a dramatic journey from opulence to desolation. Constructed in 1985, the mansion was originally built for Benjamin Sisti, founder of the Colonial Realty Company. Sisti's empire crumbled amidst a massive real estate scandal, leading to his conviction for fraud. The property subsequently changed hands, with notable owners including heavyweight boxing champion Mike Tyson. In 2003, 50 Cent purchased the estate from Tyson's ex-wife for $4,100,000, setting a record for the most expensive home sale in Farmington at that time. During its years of vacancy, the mansion's opulent spaces fell into disrepair. The indoor pool, once a symbol of luxury, became stagnant and overgrown. The nightclub, which once hosted vibrant parties, now stands silent, its dance floor collecting dust. Marble floors, once gleaming, now reflect only emptiness and neglect. The overgrown grounds and deteriorating interiors paint a haunting picture of faded grandeur. Local legends have emerged, suggesting that the mansion is haunted by the ghosts of its tumultuous past. Visitors have reported hearing phantom footsteps echoing through the empty halls, distant music playing in unoccupied rooms, and doors slamming shut without explanation. Some claim to have seen shadowy figures pacing the corridors, only to vanish upon approach. These eerie tales have added an aura of mystery to the already infamous property. the mansion's history is a microcosm of the highs and lows experienced by its various owners. From Sisty's legal troubles to Tyson's financial woes and Jackson's bankruptcy filing in 2015, the estate seems to embody the precarious nature of wealth and success. But this next mansion does not just carry whispers of the past. It is drenched in history so dark that even its walls seem to hold on to the terror that once unfolded within. Number 11. Nicolas Cage's House, New Orleans. Did you know that actor Nicolas Cage once owned one of America's most haunted houses? In 2007, he purchased the infamous LaLaurie Mansion in New Orleans for $3.45 million. This grand residence, with its 13 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, is steeped in a history of horror and tragedy. Built in 1832, the mansion was home to Madame Delphine LaLaurie, a socialite notorious for her cruel treatment of enslaved people. A fire in 1834 exposed the gruesome conditions within, leading to public outrage and the LaLaurie family's flight from the city. Over the years, the mansion has been the site of numerous reports of paranormal activity, including ghostly whispers, sounds of eerie footsteps, and chilling cold spots. Some visitors have even reported seeing fleeting shadows and feeling an oppressive presence, as if being watched. Cage's ownership of the mansion was brief. Financial difficulties led to its foreclosure in 2009. Today, the LaLaurie Mansion remains privately owned and is not open to the public. Its dark past and eerie reputation continue to captivate those fascinated by the macabre, serving as a chilling reminder of the horrors that once occurred within its walls. But while the LaLaurie Mansion is steeped in centuries-old horror, this next estate is haunted by the rise and fall of a music legend whose voice still echoes through its empty halls. Number 10. Whitney Houston's New Jersey Estate. Whitney Houston's iconic "I Will Always Love You" was recorded in a custom-built studio within her New Jersey mansion. Nestled in the serene Mendham Township, this estate bore witness to the highs and lows of the legendary singer's life. It was within these walls that Houston married fellow singer Bobby Brown in 1992, marking the beginning of a tumultuous chapter in her life. Adjacent to the main house stood a more modest 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom home, which Houston purchased in 1993. Serving as her personal recording studio and guest house, this space became the creative hub where she crafted some of her most memorable hits. The studio's walls resonated with melodies that would go on to captivate audiences worldwide. Despite the grandeur and creative energy of her estate, Houston faced personal struggles that eventually led her to part ways with the property. In 2010, she sold the main mansion for $940,000, a significant decrease from its original purchase price, reflecting perhaps the personal and financial challenges she was enduring. The adjacent guest house and studio remained on the market longer, eventually listing for $1.6 million in 2022. Following Houston's untimely death in 2012, the mansion stood as a silent testament to her legacy. Over time, neglect led to its deterioration, with nature slowly reclaiming the once pristine grounds. Locals and visitors began reporting eerie occurrences, faint echoes of music, shadowy figures glimpsed through dusty windows, and an inexplicable chill in the air. These accounts fueled rumors that the estate was haunted by the lingering presence of its former owner, her spirit perhaps finding solace in the place where she once found creative refuge. Today, while the mansion has changed ownership and undergone renovations, stories of its haunted past persist. The new owners have restored much of its former glory, yet the legend of Whitney Houston's spectral presence continues to intrigue fans and paranormal enthusiasts alike. But moving forward, we have a ranch with a history not just of celebrity retreat, but of unsettling events that have left an eerie mark on its vast Montana wilderness. Number 9. David Letterman's Old Ranch. In 2005, a former employee plotted to kidnap David Letterman's young son from his Montana ranch, demanding a $5 million ransom. This shocking event is just one of the many stories that have emerged from Letterman's 2,700-acre Deep Creek Ranch near Choteau, Montana. Purchased in 1999, the ranch has been a retreat for the late-night television host, offering a sanctuary away from the limelight. The property features a 3,000-square-foot main residence with 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, complemented by a detached garage. Surrounded by the breathtaking landscapes of the Rocky Mountain front, the ranch provides expansive views of vast prairies and the rugged beauty of Montana's wilderness. However, the tranquility of Deep Creek Ranch has been disrupted by unsettling incidents. In 2003, Letterman recounted on his show a harrowing experience where a black bear broke into his home, highlighting the unpredictable challenges of residing in such a remote area. These incidents have fueled rumors and speculation about the ranch's atmosphere. Some locals and visitors claim to have experienced eerie sensations, from unexplained cold drafts in certain rooms to the feeling of being watched. While these accounts are anecdotal, they contribute to the mystique surrounding the property. Despite these events, Letterman has maintained his connection to the ranch, finding solace in its seclusion and natural beauty. The property remains a testament to the allure of Montana's rugged landscapes, offering both respite and, occasionally, unexpected challenges to its inhabitants. But if Letterman's ranch was marked by eerie encounters and real-life danger, this next estate fell into decay, surrounded by its own haunted past. Number 8. Madonna's Hidden Hills Wonder. Madonna once owned a mansion in Los Angeles that has since been abandoned and is rumored to be haunted. In the 90s, the Queen of Pop resided in a luxurious estate nestled in the Hollywood Hills. This property, characterized by its sleek modern architecture and expansive design, was a testament to Madonna's iconic status. The mansion, boasting over 12,000 square feet, featured 7 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms. Its grand design included towering columns, expansive windows, and an open floor plan that seamlessly integrated indoor and outdoor spaces. The estate was once a hub of activity, hosting lavish parties and serving as a retreat from the public eye. However, after Madonna sold the property, it fell into disrepair. The once meticulously maintained grounds became overgrown, and the infinity pool, once a centerpiece for gatherings, now sits empty and neglected. The mansion's interiors, once filled with art and music, now echo with emptiness. Rumors of paranormal activity have emerged over the years. Visitors and trespassers have reported hearing unexplained noises, such as whispers and footsteps, despite the house being uninhabited. Some claim to have seen shadowy figures moving through the rooms, and others have felt sudden drops in temperature, even on warm days. These accounts have led to speculation that the mansion is haunted, perhaps by the memories of its vibrant past. Despite its current state, the mansion remains a point of fascination. Its blend of former luxury and eerie desolation attracts both fans of Madonna and enthusiasts of the paranormal. While the property is private and trespassing is illegal, its story continues to captivate those intrigued by the intersection of celebrity culture and the supernatural. But this next abandoned mansion belonged to a true Hollywood legend, one whose home, despite its beauty, could not escape its fate. Number 7. Elizabeth Taylor's Bel Air Mansion. In the heart of Bel Air, nestled at Nimes Road, lies a mansion that once echoed with the laughter and glamour of Hollywood's golden era. This residence, spanning approximately 7,000 square feet, was the cherished home of Dame Elizabeth Taylor. Designed in the 60s ranch-style architecture, the mansion boasted 6 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. Its interiors were adorned with soft hues, impressionist paintings, and personal photographs reflecting Taylor's refined taste. The living spaces were filled with natural light, creating an inviting ambiance that contrasted with the opulence often associated with Hollywood royalty. Following Taylor's passing, the mansion remained vacant, its once vibrant rooms now silent. In 2021, the property was sold for $11 million in an off-market deal to a real estate developer known for constructing luxurious mansions. Plans were made to demolish the historic home, erasing a significant piece of Hollywood history. The impending demolition sparked discussions about preserving the legacy of such iconic residences. While the physical structure may soon be gone, the memories and stories it housed continue to captivate those who cherish the golden days of Hollywood. Coming up next on the list is a Beverly Hills estate designed by a literary icon, which gained a reputation for eerie, unexplained occurrences. Number 6. Jackie Collins' Beverly Hills Dream Home. The late novelist Jackie Collins drew inspiration from David Hockney's painting A Bigger Splash when designing her Beverly Hills mansion. This artistic vision materialized into a sprawling 21,000 square foot estate nestled in the prestigious Beverly Hills Flats. The mansion boasts 8 bedrooms and 13 bathrooms. Upon entering, guests are greeted by a 2-story gallery with a sweeping staircase, leading to expansive living areas designed for both grand entertaining and intimate gatherings. The mansion's creation coincided with a poignant period in Collins's life. In 1989, her husband, Oscar Lerman, was diagnosed with cancer. Together, they embarked on designing their dream home, infusing it with elements that resonated with their shared experiences and aspirations. Despite its grandeur, the home has also gained a reputation for something far less glamorous: whispers of ghostly encounters. Some visitors and former staff have reported unexplained occurrences, from strange cold spots in otherwise warm rooms to the faint sound of footsteps echoing through the hallways when no one is there. A few have even claimed to hear a woman's voice murmuring in the library, a space Collins spent countless hours writing. While skeptics dismiss these accounts as mere imagination, others believe the mansion holds on to the energy of its past, a lingering presence of the life and creativity that once filled its walls. Coming up next is the only home Marilyn Monroe ever owned, one that became a haunting symbol of her tragic fate. Number 5. Marilyn Monroe's Brentwood home. In the serene neighborhood of Brentwood, Los Angeles, a Spanish colonial revival house at 5th Helena Drive holds a unique place in Hollywood history. Built in 1929, this nearly 3,000 square foot residence became the only home ever owned by the legendary Marilyn Monroe. A distinctive feature at the home's entrance is a tile bearing the Latin phrase "Cursum Perficio," translating to "I have completed my journey." This inscription, present before Monroe's ownership, has taken on a haunting significance given the events that transpired within the house. Tragically, just 6 months after moving in, Monroe was found deceased in her bedroom on August 5, 1962, casting a lasting shadow over the property. Over the years, visitors and subsequent occupants have reported unexplained phenomena, including flickering lights, sudden temperature drops, and the faint sound of whispers, leading to speculation that Monroe's spirit lingers in her beloved home. These accounts have contributed to the home's reputation as a site of paranormal intrigue. In 2023, the property was sold for $8,350,000, with new owners proposing its demolition. This plan sparked public outcry, emphasizing the home's cultural and historical significance. Responding to these concerns, the Los Angeles City Council designated the residence as a historic cultural monument in 2024, thereby protecting it from destruction. This designation ensures that Monroe's legacy and her final sanctuary remain preserved for future generations. Today, the house at 5th Helena Drive stands as a testament to Marilyn Monroe's enduring impact on popular culture. It serves as a tangible connection to the life of a woman who, despite her fame, sought solace in the simple comforts of home. But while Marilyn Monroe's home remains a preserved monument to her legacy, this next estate used to be a rugged retreat for a Hollywood cowboy. Number 4. John Wayne's California Ranch. In the rolling hills of Riverside County, California, lies a vast expanse of land that once served as a retreat for one of Hollywood's most iconic figures. This property, known as Rancho Pavorial, Spanish for Peacock Ranch, was owned by John Wayne during a pivotal decade of his career. Spanning over 2,000 acres, the ranch provided a sanctuary where Wayne could escape the spotlight and immerse himself in the rugged beauty reminiscent of the settings of his beloved Western films. Wayne acquired Rancho Pavorial in the late 1930s, a period during which he starred in some of his most renowned films, including Stagecoach, released in 1939, and Red River, released in 1948. The ranch's vast landscapes offered a perfect backdrop for horseback riding, shooting, and hosting gatherings with friends and family. After Wayne sold the property in the late 1940s, Rancho Pavreal changed hands multiple times. Over the years, some of its owners and visitors have reported strange occurrences. Some claim to have heard faint echoes of footsteps on the property when no one else was around, while others describe an eerie silence that seems to settle over the land after sunset. The creaking of old wooden structures, sudden cold drafts in the main house, and the unexplained flickering of lights have fueled speculation that something lingers at the ranch. Locals whisper that the spirit of Wayne himself may still roam the land he once cherished, forever tied to the sprawling western retreat he called home. While the property has undergone changes over the decades, it remains a testament to the enduring legacy of the American West and the figures who helped immortalize it in popular culture. Whether haunted by its legendary past or simply by the passage of time, Rancho Pavreal continues to captivate those who visit, leaving behind an unmistakable feeling that history, perhaps even something more, still lingers in its vast open spaces. But this next abandoned mansion was a place where Hollywood's brightest young star spent his final days, leaving behind a haunting presence that some say still lingers. Number 3. James Dean's last home. In the quiet neighborhood of Sherman Oaks, California, a rustic log cabin once stood at Sutton Street, a residence that played a significant role in the final chapter of James Dean's life. This modest home, characterized by its unique architecture, was the last place Dean called home before his untimely death in 1955. In July 1955, Dean rented this distinctive log cabin from Nico Romanos, the maitre d' at his favorite restaurant, Villa Capri. The rent was $250 per month, a modest sum for a burgeoning Hollywood star. The cabin's interior reflected Dean's eclectic tastes and interests. Tragically, Dean's time at the Sutton Street cabin was short-lived. On September 30th, 1955, he died in a car accident while driving his Porsche Spyder, famously nicknamed Little Bastard. This event cemented his legacy as a cultural icon, but it also cast a somber shadow over the cabin he once inhabited. In the years following Dean's death, the log cabin at Sutton Street underwent significant changes. The property was eventually demolished, erasing a tangible piece of Dean's history. However, some believe that the land itself still holds on to echoes of its past. Today, the site has been redeveloped, and no physical traces of the original cabin remain. Whether haunted by the energy of its past or simply by the weight of nostalgia, the site remains a quiet yet powerful tribute to a legend gone too soon. Moving from a lost relic of Hollywood's most tragic young star, we arrive at the former home of an infamous television icon. Number 2. Lucille Ball's Beverly Hills home. Deep in Beverly Hills, at 1000 North Roxbury Drive, stands a residence that once belonged to one of America's most beloved entertainers, Lucille Ball. Purchased in 1954 with her then-husband Daisy Arnaz, this two-story colonial house witnessed countless moments of joy and laughter. However, following Ball's passing in 1989, the home underwent significant changes, both in ownership and appearance. Beyond its physical transformation, the house has become the center of numerous spectral tales. Visitors and former acquaintances of Ball have reported unexplained phenomena, windows shattering without cause, disembodied voices emanating from the attic, and furniture mysteriously shifting positions. One particularly eerie account describes a friend driving past the property during renovations, only to glimpse a tall, slender redhead peering through the fence at the altered structure. To his astonishment, it appeared to be Lucille Ball herself, looking distressed and bewildered before vanishing around a corner. Neighbors and guests who have stayed near the property have also described strange occurrences, including the faint sound of laughter echoing through the empty halls late at night, the lingering scent of Ball's signature perfume, and lights flickering on and off when no one is inside. Some claim to have seen shadowy figures move past the windows, even though the home has long remained unoccupied. Paranormal investigators have suggested that the renovations may have disturbed the residual energy left behind by the actress, causing the unexplained activity to intensify over the years. These haunting narratives have only deepened the intrigue surrounding the residence. While some attribute the disturbances to the extensive remodeling, others believe that Ball's spirit remains tethered to the home, perhaps unsettled by the drastic changes to her cherished sanctuary. And next, we arrive at this sprawling mansion, once a sanctuary for one of Hollywood's most legendary leading men, now erased from existence. Number 1. Cary Grant's Beverly Hills estate. The cherished residence of Hollywood legend Cary Grant once stood in the heart of Beverly Hills. This 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom home, spanning approximately 7,600 square feet, was more than just a house. It was a sanctuary where Grant shared intimate moments with his family, especially his daughter, Jennifer Grant. Built in 1942, the property offered panoramic views from downtown Los Angeles to the Pacific Ocean, embodying the elegance and charm synonymous with its illustrious owner. Following Grant's passing in 1986, the residence remained within the family, with Jennifer inheriting the property. Despite its storied past and sentimental value, the house faced the relentless march of time and the ever-evolving landscape of Beverly Hills real estate. In 2016, after standing for over 7 decades, the decision was made to demolish the iconic structure. The once vibrant home, which had witnessed countless gatherings, laughter, and the daily life of a Hollywood icon, was reduced to memory, making way for new developments. The demolition of 9,966 Beverly Grove Drive serves as a poignant reminder of the transient nature of fame and the physical legacies left behind. While the original structure no longer stands, its legacy endures in the hearts of those who cherished it and in the annals of Hollywood history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.